What's going on, my vacuum enthusiast? It's your favourite vacuum YouTuber. Anyways, here I have the old school Dyson DC11 All Floors vacuum. Here it is, DC11 All Floors. Now, let me show you why this machine is special. So here it is in cylinder mode. When you're done vacuuming, you simply remove the floor tool at the push of that orange button. Put that aside. Now, they call this Dyson Telescope, as you can see, because the wand collapses like a telescope and extends like a telescope. You can reach for the stars when you're vacuuming, nice and easily, and then that's back in. So you got a nice little handle. And then as for the hose itself, it just wraps up around the machine into these grooves. So you pop that in all the way around. On the other side as well. And then the handle clips on to the front of the bin right here. So this notch goes into that little designated place, and then you clip it in, snaps into place, and then that can be used as your carry handle. And as for the floor tool, that parks on the back of the machine, and there you are. It's your Dyson All Telescope wrapped up, or stowed away, as they later call it on the DC20. Right, so to remove the handle itself, or the wand, you press on this yellow button, which doesn't actually let you press it, by the way, when you're carrying it, as a safety feature, so that's good, until you put it on the floor and there's no gravity on the handle itself. Then you can remove it like that, pull the hose off, and then extend it again. So that's a lovely design. What I do like about this is when there's too much suction, you've got this trigger right here to reduce the suction. So they thought of that, which is lovely. You've got two buttons here on the side to remove the actual hose cuff, separate from the handle. So if you want to use it in the car, you don't need a bulky handle. You can just use that for more ergonomic flexibility. And you can attach your tools directly onto the hose cuff itself as well, just like that. So we've got the crevice tool on board, the dusting brush, and I'm missing the stair tool, which is a T-shaped attachment for your stairs and upholstery. Now, the unique thing about the DC11 is obviously the twin bin setup. So what I like about this, or don't like actually, I was meant to say, the way it's designed, so the hose travels up, obviously, just like any other cylinder vacuum. The airflow splits into two, and that's the actual issue. So let's say if you vacuum up long hair, one end of the hair is going to get sucked out of here into the left bin chamber, and the other end of the hair is going to get sucked out the right into the right hand bin chamber, and it can't decide which bin to get sucked up into, and then eventually it's going to form a blockage, and then you have to clean it out. So that's what I don't like about the DC11. But emptying it is pretty straightforward. So that comes off just like any of the Dyson at the push of that red catch. Press the orange button and all your dirt falls out with the trap door. And to wash the bin out, if you want to do that, you press on this orange button. The bin falls off and then you can rinse that out. So it's quite a well thought out design. So it goes back together, just like that. There is a filter as well for you to maintain, and that's right over here. It's got a picture of a tap on it, or a faucet if you're in America, showing you that you need to wash it. It's a nice sponge pad filter, so it's going to give you good airflow. And the filter cage as well is washable, so that's lovely. You got instructions on the back telling you how to wash it. That's that. And that's pretty much it. There is also a HEPA filter underneath this airflow duct, which can be removed when you get a coin or screwdriver, flat screwdriver, to turn that plastic screw, and then the cover comes off to access your HEPA filter. Now, as for the turbine head itself, this is a pretty unique design. So these, when they're brand new, they work pretty well, but with age, they don't age well. Now, with most turbo brushes, the airflow and the suction travels all the way down to the floor, and you know, all the suction's coming out the base. With the Dyson, it's different. Up to about here, the airflow divides into two. So at this stage, half of the airflow travels out this filter. So you might be thinking, what's the point of that? Well, there's an impeller in there, or a fan, or a turbine, whatever you want to call it. So the more resistance there is underneath here, when you have an actual seal against the carpet, the faster the brush spins, because the rest of the airflow goes to the turbine, and then it spins faster, and then the brush will spin faster because it's connected to the turbine with a belt. So that's the idea. And this turbine brush hasn't actually aged well, so it doesn't spin that fast, if I demonstrate that for you now. It's pretty slow, but the idea is, the more resistance there is, the speed's up. And now, switch the machine off. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to show you that the brush bar does come out for easy cleaning. So they thought of that. Pops back in, there we go. So it does come apart for easy cleaning. I do like that aspect. And you can take it apart with no tools as well. It's just literally these plastic tabs that need turning, and that part lifts out for you to remove the sole plate. That's lovely. Now there is a brush control. So if you push that in, this plunger filter, whatever you want to call it, that turns the brushes off. So there's no suction coming out of here now. And you get full suction at the base. So if you want a straight suction head, you can do that. And use it on hard floors as well. So if I demonstrate that for you now, on hard floor mode, it's going to suck the carpet up. See that? And that's the Dyson DC11. Now, one more thing I'm going to show you is the cable rewind. So when you're done vacuuming, you can store the cable away. The thing about this cable rewind is it's pretty sluggish and really slow. So pressing this button right here, and the cable does get sucked in, but it's not as fast as, let's say, a meter. So you've got to guide it in with your hand and really force it in there. And if it does get stuck, even though I am pressing on it, you've got to pull it out again and then make it try again. And eventually, it's stored away. So that's the Dyson DC11 All Floors Vacuum. Now let me just throw this away so I can show you the final finished product. Turbo brush on the back, and there we are. That's the Dyson DC11 All Floors Telescope Vacuum.